It's as Austin as it gets.
This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80 station, 103.1.
Hey, if you're a binge watcher on television, got good news for you. We'll tell you what that good news is in just a sec. Thanks for being with us. It's the JB and Sandy Show. I'm Sandy, and this is JB.
Hello.
And Trisha's here, too.
Hi.
Grab the podcast by searching JB and Sandy on the iHeartRadio app. Trisha is a professional binge watcher.
Oh, yeah.
She can really clock the hours binge watching. JB, are you and your wife much of binge watchers?
On occasion, yeah. You know, every now and then we hit on a new show, and then my wife cannot get through them fast enough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of draw the line at like 2 in a day.
That's kind of where I am.
She'll just keep going. I'm like, it's midnight. Let's stop.
You want to stop, but you can't. You're locked in. I will purposely, if a show is a weekly release, I will wait till all of the shows are out. I'll go the whole 8 weeks and not watch it, even if everybody else is watching it, just so when I sit down to watch it, I can binge the whole thing.
Yeah, I wish this had been more of a thing with a couple of shows that I was really into it was very hard to go a week without it and remember it. Two shows that came to mind were Lost. Like you had to wait a week to find them. But really, Game of Thrones was very confusing. Had I been able to binge watch that, I think I could have understood a lot more. It was really hard to keep up.
That's how I watched Game of Thrones. I binged it. Otherwise, I'm like you. I couldn't keep up with what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Even with the recap at the beginning of every episode, I still
overwhelming. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. But I love it when I do. It's not very often that I find a show that I really like and can watch a couple episodes a night. I can't, like Trisha can go an entire Saturday and watch 4 seasons of Dr. Medicine Woman or whatever. Whatever.
I will very often watch an entire season of a show in a weekend. And I'll be so tired and I want to stay up and keep watching it. But I'll have to go to sleep and then I'll wake up the next morning and finish like the last episodes. I love binging. And now I can't do the weekly thing. I think the weekly thing is awful.
It's not a bad thing. Okay. They say it makes us more likely to remember stories, keep engaging them through daydreams and fantasies, and help us get a bigger picture of the story. So basically, I think what it's saying is you, like you said earlier, Jimmy, you understand and can follow along a lot better and get a bigger picture and probably enjoy it more.
Yeah, and I probably would be more pleasant to watch with because I'm always leaning over to my wife going, who was that again?
What did they do last time?
Right.
Yeah. And does she go like this? Does she grab the remote, point it at the TV and go, and then pause.
Explain it.
Really annoying.
And go, okay. And then hit play again.
She's very put out by me. Yeah. Very.
I do know this about Trisha, that the first show she ever binged was Dexter.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Love Dexter.
That, first of all, thank God the very first show I ever binged was such a good show, right? Dexter was one of my all-time favorite series. Old Dexter, not any of the new spinoffs or prequels or anything like that. But that was when I was like, how I can't be like the peasants and go back to watching weekly releases. Like that was when it became ingrained.
And JB, by the way, this one right here, Trisha has not watched the final season of Yellowstone yet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I have
old
such
news.
a long list of things to watch on my to-watch list.
She actually has one in her phone, JB, a list of things in her phone.
Right.
Like I just added like 3 things
What
over
are
the
they?
weekend.
Tell us what they are.
The John Candy documentary comes out on October 10th on Prime. Only Murders is coming back.
October 10th is tomorrow. I'm sorry. That's a month away. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was like, holy crap. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Did
sorry.
I pass out? The House of Guinness. Remember that Peaky Blinders type show that's about the backstory behind Guinness Ale, Guinness beer, and the family in Ireland. And then the AKA Charlie Sheen thing.
Those are
the ones I just recently added.
But how long is your list?
Oh, let's see.
JB, what were you going to say?
We're so lucky to live in this time where we can do this, and so many more shows like this Guinness documentary would have never seen the light of day anywhere.
Right.
20 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
And now in all these comedy specials that we get on Netflix and things like that, like this was not a thing because you had so few places to distribute.
Right.
And they had to be very picky about what they put out. Now you can just, stream it. It's amazing, the cool stuff. And we're going to get more and more of it. I feel like documentaries haven't even hit their stride yet.
Yeah. And it's an endless list of things that you can do documentaries about. So
Landry, our 16-year-old, and I watched Unknown Number, the high school catfish this weekend. Have y'all heard about that? Okay. I'm not saying anything because it kind of got a little bit ruined before I watched it. It's an 1.5-hour documentary about a true story about 2 high school kids who were being stalked and harassed with horrible text messages for like 18 months and then just wait until you find out who was doing it. It's an insane documentary. Y'all should definitely watch it.
All right, we'll check it out. Coming up next, don't go anywhere because there are some very simple tasks that if you are capable of doing, people are going to think you're smart. All right, we'll tell you what they are. Stay with us. I don't think any of us can do any of these, but we'll tell you what they are anyway.
1031austin.com. It's as Austin as it gets.
This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80 station, 103.1.
You guys want to make people think you're basically a genius? Well, there are just certain little skills and things that if you can master or say that you can do them or act like you can do them, people are going to think that you're really, really, really smart. I mean, it's like simple stuff like just speaking calmly when everyone else is freaking out. Ooh. People think you're very smart. Have you ever seen the video of Elon Musk when they ask him a question and he takes like 12 seconds before he responds? I think people see that as someone that's really thinking about what they're about to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's interesting.
I was just on a work-related call, and one of the guys got really frustrated with me because I wasn't responding right away. And I was like, and then the follow-up was like, I just don't want a knee-jerk reaction. I got to let this process for a while, and it doesn't need an immediate answer.
Right.
That's a great point, JB. I mean, there's a lot of things, and I find it really interesting. Like, I'll put things off on responding or acting on certain things, and so I can think about it. And then when I'm not even thinking about it, the answer will pop in my head.
Yeah, it took a long time to learn that skill. Right? Yeah.
And a lot of it happens when I'm on the Brushy Creek Trail. We're just walking. It's like, that answers
just going on your walk. Yeah. You get a chance to really process it and think it through, not have a knee-jerk reaction.
Yes.
That's a sign of lack of intelligence, I think.
Yeah. An emotional reaction.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard.
You know what other thing people can do when I see them do it? I think they're super smart. When they can type on their keyboard without looking.
Oh, I can do that.
I can do it except for the numbers and the specialty keys,
the special digits,
But I can do like 6 at a time and then I have to look.
Oh, but we're the last if Gen Xers were the last generation who were told you have to learn typing to live in the future.
They were kind of right. They just didn't realize that everyone could teach themselves.
Yeah, you know I don't but doing it in a class environment and just being tested on it over and over, it's like, I don't know how people just learn it hunting and pecking. I don't get it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't either. Our daughter taught herself, and she is incredibly fast at typing. Yeah. She can't do it without looking, though, because it's not, really? When you're taught in class, you're taught to feel where your hands are supposed to go, so you know where the letters are. They don't learn it like that, so they have to look.
That's why, kids, I'm going to teach you something. That's why if you look at your keyboard, the F and the J have a little bump on them. Mm-hmm. That's so that you know your hands are in the right place without looking.
No,
I never noticed that.
There. You've never noticed that or felt that? That's so you know where your pointy fingers are in the right place, or all your other fingers are in the right place.
It's a 1-dot braille. I can read braille.
Well, speaking of
1 dot means here.
Yeah. Speaking of keyboards, apparently, if you know some keyboard shortcuts or basic computer tricks, people will think you're smart.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. It's shortcuts and basic IT skills. I'm like, oh, this guy's smart.
I've learned some, and once you learn a shortcut and you do it, you'll always do it. Like
Command Z is your friend.
Yeah, and so is
that's undo whatever you did last.
Yep.
Oh.
And so is Control C. That's copy.
Copy and Control V is paste.
Paste. It's so much faster than that little click on the mouse.
Super attracted to both of you right now just because y'all know that.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know any of that.
Or a quick screen. Like, of course, we're Mac people, but Command Shift 4, and you just frame in what you want to screenshot is very useful.
I don't have a Mac. I always have to look up on how to do a screenshot.
You're not on a Mac?
No,
Really?
I made the switch.
You're a PC guy?
Yeah, I am.
Made
Except
the
for my
switch.
You going through some tough times?
Yeah, can't afford the Mac, man.
What do you mean you made the switch?
I had to,
you haven't made the switch.
A couple Christmases ago, I bought 2 of them, one for Tricia and one for Landry. Max, not me. Let's see, other things, simple little things that people will think you're really, really smart. Tricia, this will hit a button with you.
Yeah.
Just grammar. Good grammar.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I necessarily, if somebody has good grammar and good punctuation, if I'm like, oh, they're really smart, so much as when people don't, that I'm like, how are you alive? How did you make it this far? Like, I was emailing with the VP of a company that it was like a kindergartner had typed it out. You know what I mean? And I'm like, how are you at that level? And this is what your emails look like.
God bless Grammarly.
Yeah.
I do a paid account because it's so worth it. And I always, well, 2 things. If you want to be identified as old, did you know this trick? Do double space after a period.
Yep.
Young people don't do it.
Yep.
It's such a subtle thing.
Yeah.
Trisha's mom, who's a professional writer, taught me that. And she said they changed that. She follows the Chicago style or AP style or whatever. And she's like,
rules of writing. Yeah.
Or the Oxford comma.
Yeah. Right.
What's the Oxford
That's
comma?
a comma. If you're naming 3 things like apples, oranges, and bananas. Apples, comma, oranges, and people used to do oranges and bananas.
It's oranges,
no comma.
Yes.
It gets me on Grammarly all the time because that used to be the way to do it. And I guess more people have added the extra comma.
Yeah. You want to know something that if you can do this, I mean, it makes me feel so stupid every time. It's 2 things, but they're kind of related. If you know history, like dates in history, and if you know geography, because I know none of that. Geography. I don't know where anything is. Don't ask me to find anything.
Yeah, you could hand Tricia a globe and say, Tricia, I need you to find South Korea.
Yeah, I can't. Well, not without a lot of looking and work.
No clue where it is.
I don't understand why everybody else learned that and I didn't.
I don't know. There's a lot of things everybody else learned that I didn't. I promise you that.
Like your friend Marlon, he knows like the exact dates of when certain things happened in history.
Yeah, Marlon's a history guy.
Yeah.
That's his thing, right?
Yeah.
So, anything else on this that's interesting, guys? Did you find anything? The people that think you're smart?
People do react when I bust into German.
That's cool. Yeah,
yeah.
language. Yeah, language is cool.
It shocks people. Which is funny because if in Texas, if you spoke Spanish, people wouldn't bat an eye. It's just another foreign language. But for some reason, when I go into German, everyone just goes like, "What just happened?"
Like you morph.
1031austin.com.